In the last few months, the CGC had addressed significantly the issues that surround trade facilitation. One, we had to upgrade. Initially, we were adopting the fast track system. It was under his administration, we had to upgrade to the AEO, the Authorized Economic Operators. In fact, I think sometimes 2 months ago, we had the launch, which was in Lagos, and some of the companies that had been registered and profiled were showcased and were able to kickstart the process. Also, you recall that the WTO Trade Facilitation Agreement, Article 3 precisely, mandates every customs administration to set up the advanced ruling system, which was also given a lot of, came to the front border under the administration of the present CGC. So these two concepts had positively impacted on the service trade facilitation system. And to that extent, down to the commands, we have keyed into the body language, if I may say, of the CGC in this aspect. And while I will allow my DC revenue and the DC APMT, the APMT, it's the biggest terminal, I would say, in West Africa. That's the biggest container terminal in West Africa, and we are lucky to have it in our command. So I will allow the DC to also interface with you at much later when it comes to the, for him to be able to explain in clear terms how the issues of trade facilitation had been handled at his beat. Now we have a very, as you can see, the NDLA commander is here, and we've worked harmoniously within the few weeks I've been here to ensure that we facilitate trade. Recall I mentioned earlier that with trade facilitation, even the revenue components of our task is being simplified, because you cannot collect revenue from traders or importers that you have not facilitated their trade. You have to facilitate the trade first. That's when they will be happy and be in position to do what you expected from them. Now, we had, apart from the very harmonious relationship we've had with our major regulatory and security agencies, we have also ensured that issues of tariff classification, it's well handled. And this was why I had to mention the issue of advanced ruling, because once you get your advanced ruling, before the arrival of your cargo, it reduces the time that will have been spent in going up and down, because the advanced ruling will state the tariff classification, state issues, components of revenue, and the likes. So this is a major achievement, I think, of the present administration, because right now, importers can get this ruling in advance, even before the arrival of their cargo, and it's a very key component of the trade facilitation issue. So permit me to allow my DC revenue to address trade facilitation. You know, trade facilitation is key to whatever we're doing in the Nigerian Customs Service. And according to the WCO, the trade facilitation is the core of what we do as a service. And I've always believed that with trade facilitation, it can leverage on our revenue generation ability, because it's when you facilitate trade that is when we can actually talk about generating revenue. So we see trade facilitation as a tool towards generation of more revenue for government.
So what are you taking out of this meeting?
Sorry?
What are you taking out of this engagement?
Yes, what we're taking out of this engagement is that we need to continuously engage with our stakeholders. We need to continuously engage with all our regulatory and security agencies. And there is no end to engagement. We can only get better and better.